I don't know if that completely fixed my sound for this place. It seems like it kind of did, but that tunnel didn't really inspire too much faith in me. Oh. Yeah, sure. Just, oh. Manta pillar. Oh no, I gotta kill some baby mantisaurs.
Here we go.
It's terrified because I killed its siblings.
Look at us.
Hello? Where does this lead me? Oh, this little passage would have led me around them.
Not a peep for me.
Listen, I might be boosting up my stealth stats, but I still fully plan to kill as many enemies as possible. If possible. Now, where's this Taylor dude yelling from?
Anyone there? I can hear footsteps. Don't just leave me here.
Well done.
Howdy!
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Yeah. Ew,
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
what happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
Well, I mean, how long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Alright, well, I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Are you gonna pay up or are you gonna stand here smelling like shit? I can always lock the door again. Look, just make sure people know I helped you out.
That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
There you go. Boost that reputation for me. I might not be getting money, but that's okay. Money isn't the end all be all. That's how come if they try to bribe me with money from the board, I'm gonna have to sit there and be like, I don't really care. Whoa. When your health drops too low, this mod makes you temporarily invulnerable and increases your regeneration for a short time. Holy shit. That sounds awesome. Oh, I'm over cupboard, hold on. Pulse hammer. 118 damage. Yes. 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 Here you go. You can have this hammer. Heavy machine gun. DPS of 400, I mean, that sounds exciting. There. Oh no! Oh! Ow. Ooh, admin access, of course. Wildcat Group, subject, Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers. Some of us have gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Conveyor's writes, "Hi all. I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashvoka. 2 years out, 2 years back. I imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bulk bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from Jensen in 3 years. Iceman out. 3 years, holy shit. This message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. What? Your attempt to access this message has been logged. Searching. This message does not exist. Whoa. Uh-huh. To those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of bratwurst and borst. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustards. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded? This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublights warehouses. Send to them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. JT. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even the shorter skips to the inner worlds seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has seen any information about, or if anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. The ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay your fees, so I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. I'd listen to this man's story, you know? But let's see if we can find the Halcyon board. I can see what's going on with my...
gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Ooh.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
So, what'd you just say? So you said your name is Marcy. Corporate unit that wears medium armor and uses rifles, but switches to one-handed melee weapons up close. Thinks the Space Hospital serial is a documentary. Wanted to be an accountant. Right. Hey y'all, I'm going in.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Unemployed.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon.
What?
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Join the military. We might not give you any of the training or anything else you might need while you're in our military, but join it.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, Alex is dead. I'll be straightforward with the dude.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him? Because, yeah, like, huh.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Eli! Yep, he sure did. Yeah, I'll lie.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Trust me, you don't want to know the details.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
So, about my ship, again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Right. Well, Alex never mentioned Phineas Well, which is, true, because I never had a conversation with the dude.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Well, what's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
Well, I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Well, what if I wanted to ask you something else?
Be my guest.
What do you do here?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay? Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Alright, what are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
I want to go into the luxury stateroom. Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Huh. Well, that's pompous, but okay. Can you get me to Stellar Bay, though?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Okay. Back to my other questions.
Ask away.
Just kidding, I'm leaving. What level are you guys? 10, huh? Well, that's not so bad. 55. Heck. 20. Heck. I like that it can, like, ever so slightly test the waters of the hack being bad by just doing it in front of people.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
No, I'm good. Until Phineas shows himself as a bad guy or something I disagree with, then maybe I might consider it. Hello, Greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
I may just like
Beginning dispensing
protein.
sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
What do we have? Pipe patch, Trippy scale pasta pack, a bag of tobacco or ears, and ketchup. Increase my health regeneration, the sway of stuff. No, I'm fine. I will, however, sell my junk. Holy shit, I sold 3,000 bits worth of junk. Woo. Oh.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt you.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Soon, but a scandal has rocked the league
Probably.
and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
I like to imagine the way they handled that is by just sticking an NPC in an empty room off the map where a camera shows up.
Machinery must be housed on a sublevel.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Well, look, we're gonna look for whoever. What was her name? Let's see. June Lee. Is she in here? She's right over here. Nice.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. Oh, no. Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
All right. So, you know, Parvati, you wanted to talk to June Lee. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Oh, nudge Parvati to continue.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes in person. Oh. Silently encourage Parvati. Nah.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Interesting. Whisper, nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Hi. So, fellow engineer ladies, you think, huh, Parvati?
Yeah, huh?
Damn. I just want to be like, just like nudge, like, ha, ha, ha.
Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
All right. It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Cool. I don't know where that is. I mean, I've been told, but yeah. There's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Got you. I'll get those parts for you.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Cool.
What can I do for you, Captain?
What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Yeah, we could work something out, Parvati. Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Okay, well, you said, this ship's family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief GaLm, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
So, was it a big change?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Oh gosh, no.
You've got my attention.
I just want to get out of the conversation. You don't have a lot of faith in the board? That's a given, but sure, I'll let it, ruminate.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay. What do you feel about Udon Bedford?
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
Alright, well,
You've got my attention.
I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go actually start fixing your ship for you.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
No.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Okay. Well, I, don't think I really have had anything to do with Auntie Cleo, but what's up, Edna?
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already. Good law, the heat in here is
I thought because she'd have a name, she'd have something else to say, but maybe that would have to happen eventually. Songjiang, what's going on down there?
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face. You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
There's Whoa! There's Manti-Pillars down there. You know, it's funny. They introduced the Manti-Pillars before we get introduced to the adult Mantisaurs. Begin making some spooky progress. Ike's Armory. What the fuck is that? Oh, hey there.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Okay, tell me what we got for sale. Are there any super badass armors? Because it's going to be kind of hard to beat out my power armor. Standard troop armor. Riot control ballistic armor. So far, not so good. But at least there are options here. If I wanted to, I could buy this for 386. Modify my armor a little bit more. Yeah, we're fine. These small shops, I don't know if I'm actually ever going to use them.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What's a spratwurst?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Okay. What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is Spratwurst your own invention?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Right. Okay. Well, you can keep your Spratwurst.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Yeah, ill. I'm going. Farewell. I don't want any of your sprats. Although now it's funny to think about it. Sprats is space rats. I just thought they were just saying some dumb words. Sprat.
Plug the last of the O2 leaks.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
Sorry, man.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
How you planning to spend your night off? Some lonely young Mardette with starships in their eyes?
You cannot get in some quality time with Vera's stock.
Let me know when you're heading out. We'll get drinks the night before. Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger from me.
Assholes and their big interstellar freighters. One nearly rammed me on the way in.
Sublight, salvage and shipping.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
Look, all the corporations are a family business. But just how much is there to do around here?
near maple syrup.
Recent users. Access user Callahan M. Signed in. The hat. You made your Spacer's Choice when you signed the employment contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Hi, Mom. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Leah Hagen over in Sublight told me that I can always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. So he's the guy running around with the helmet that we saw when we kind of started some chaos.